So you've got businesses now who can just focus on their core competency and their key service delivery, and they're not having to worry about having their own in-house IT systems, having to do backups, um, things going wrong. They can simply take somebody in another machine, the kid's machine, worst case scenario, log into the cloud and carry on working. So that's good. Where it obviously people that business relied on small businesses to consult and that and offer those little in-house networks. Those kind of business models have changed and that you can't do that. But you need to be adaptive as a small business owner um, to that change and take the next line kind of thing. And there's a season for everything and including business. Um, and there's a lot of jobs as well that existed today that didn't exist 5 years ago, 10 years ago. A social media officer, if you went and said 15 years ago, we can have social media officers in companies, they would have laughed at you. Now that's one of the top positions in any business that has the CEO's attention of who's running that kind of thing. And so that's where the adaptation has to come in, that in another 10 years time, you're going to have roles in the business. So if a door closes on what you're doing, you need to look for the next door, which may be bigger. And that's what where my business went, is that I offered a very niche service to small business, um, and got into that sort of rut of that small business offering, and that very uh, low profit business model, and being able to move up the ladder, if we can call that, and get into big business and continue to work with small business and non-profits as well along the way, and to be able to offer those services in a meaningful way. But from a business point of view, that that's been beneficial to me as a business owner, to make sure that you're getting bigger returns for less effort.
Yeah, it's so fascinating what you're saying. It just, and I think sometimes small businesses, medium enterprises, uh, we get so locked into what we're doing on a daily basis, our core business, that sometimes we forget to look up and to say, well, what else is happening and how could I be doing this better? And using technology that is available. And I think that's actually what lockdown afforded many of us, is that stopping moment to say, could I be doing this better? Could I be doing it more efficiently? And yes, as you say, that might mean that some of the suppliers and providers that we've been using, we're now making it more in-house. We're doing it more ourselves because it is as simple as that. But it also means that sometimes we need to find expertise in different ways, and sometimes it's in information, it's in how things work, and yeah, so it really is. It's a good wake up call for us, and I think you're at the cutting edge of that. And so would be a go-to person to say, well, how would I go about this? Um, so thanks, Leanne. You've given us lots of